Hello, YouTube. Welcome back
Yes.
to yet another Reddit story podcast. You
Yep.
guys wanted this, we got this. You guys did not show enough love on the previous one, so please do watch that one too. I'll leave that in the I button over here.
Yeah. Just click that. That's all you have to do. Just go and watch it.
Just watch it, guys. Come on. We spend nowadays we literally spend money too.
Mhm.
These videos cost us
Exactly.
nowadays. These videos aren't free, so please do show us your support. Watch the videos, share it with your friends. Your love and support will help us quite a lot. And yep, this is again one of your requests, the Reddit stories. So we are standing up for your requests. You guys better stand up for us as well. What share, sir?
Yeah,
What share?
please.
What share, Sharon?
What share? Yes, I share that you stand up for us and like the video and subscribe.
Yeah, please do like the video and subscribe. Alright, then without any further ado, let's dive right in. Let's do this! Okay, so what's the first story?
Ah,
I am being
you
stalked.
pick. Okay,
Sounds
we're
interesting.
going for that.
Yep.
Let's go. The title is exactly as it sounds. Something is stalking me. I have always been sensitive to these spiritual events. I've been seeing and feeling things since I was a little girl.
Mm-hmm.
I always thought it was a school gift I had, but I have never dealt with something so confident until now. No matter how negative the entity was surrounding me, I could always get rid of them, but this won't leave. Okay, let me start at the beginning. It started a few weeks ago. I was on my way home from work late around 1 am. This hour is usual for me to come home. So I wasn't tired or anything, but I got this insanely bad feeling rush over me, so I tried to ignore it. But the whole ride home, I felt someone in the back seat of my car watching me, but there was no one there. When I parked my car, I had this overwhelming feeling telling me not to leave my car. I was so freaked, so I called my boyfriend to stay with me in case something happened. With him on the phone, I got out of the car and something told me to run. And I did. As soon as I got in my house, I locked the door and I felt something push back trying to open the door.
Oh.
My boyfriend tried to calm me down and I tried to forget it and go to sleep. Fast forward a week, I felt like I was being watched, having vivid nightmares and hearing strange noises from outside that didn't come from any animal because I live in the middle of nowhere. And the only animals we have on my tiny island are farm animals, snakes, and donkeys. But I ignored it until I was in my mom's room talking to her, and from the corner of my eye, I saw it standing there watching me outside the window. But I ignored it, not wanting to freak my mom out. 2 days later, I was locking up my house, and outside, I saw its silhouette watching me.
Mm-hmm.
My mom said I turned white as soon as I saw it and was worried, so I finally told her what happened. She told me that since it's only been outside, maybe it can't enter the house. And it's as if it heard what she was saying, because I woke up at 5 am to it standing in the corner of my room watching me. My phone was drained and shut off. It had used the energy from my phone to manifest itself. I share a room with my sister and it was using her. She turned to me, still asleep, and started laughing at me. I started yelling at it to stop using her. The laughing stopped, but it was still there. It had big yellow buggish eyes, grey skin, so skinny you can clearly see the ribs. There were bloody scars and scratches all over its body. It was smiling at me and its teeth were sharp. Not a kind smile, but I kept repeating my prayers, but it wouldn't go away, and usually they do. It just stopped smiling. It kept watching. I felt I felt like it was taking over my thoughts, trying to let itself in. Eventually, I closed my eyes because looking at it was making me sick, and I kept praying, and that was it. I felt it leave, but not before leaving a bang on my door.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't sleep after that, and all day there has been this dark energy surrounding me. I don't know what this is. For the first time in my life, I don't know what to do. I have never dealt with something so confident. I need answers. Also, if someone could draw out what this looks like so I can show my parents, I would appreciate it so much. Any answers would be helpful. Thank you.
Well, the first
Okay.
story itself was a creepy
I
one.
know. It was like way creepy than all the previous other stories that we did as well.
Nice. A good opener for the podcast today, isn't
Yes.
it? Oh, damn.
Yep.
It's almost like an intelligent spirit, as the investigators say.
Damn, it was almost like you challenging me.
I'm
right
coming
at you.
inside. Oh, damn. Scary.
Okay, I mean, I hope whoever this is has, found freedom from this thing. I don't know.
And the thing which she explained, grey skin, very skinny, ribs, and all that, sounds to me like a skinwalker.
A skinwalker,
Yeah,
you said?
either a skinwalker or a wraith, either one of these two.
What's a wraith?
Wraith is also similar to a skinwalker.
Okay.
Both are supernatural beings. So, yeah. I mean, I've read of it. I've never come across any supernatural being myself. Although, damn, boy. It's scary. And that thing was
I
inside
know.
her car. I would burn that car down. Trust me.
I don't want to see. That's my major fear, waking up in the middle of the night to find someone standing and staring at you while you sleep. Creepy. Oh, creepy.
If I'm ever put in a situation like that, wherein I wake up in the middle of the night, I see someone staring at me, I'm just going back to sleep.
I'm not sure I'll ever be able to do that, but I mean,
Or just straight up
I don't
tell the person next to me, do not wake me up. It's okay. I don't mind dying.
oh man,
I would punch myself
Okay,
in the nuts and sleep.
but why? Why? I don't understand why you always want to punch it.
Okay, the next story. Do let us know what you guys think about this one in the chats.
Yes.
I saw a ghost in my kitchen. Well, if you consider a four-legged ghost with a tail, crawling all over the place, slobbering whenever they see food, yeah, I've seen plenty of that in my kitchen.
Plenty.
Yeah.
In fact, mine is white.
Yes, mine is
literally white.
mine is off-white.
Yes. Okay, shall we start?
Yes, we sell.
Thought I'd share my paranormal story with you all. So when I was around 8 years old, I moved into a house in northeastern New South Wales, Australia. It was me, my older siblings, my mother, and my late stepfather. I'll try to give my best recount of what the house layout looked like. You'd have your front door, which leads into the living room, with the bathroom and the toilet to the immediate right of the house when you first step in, and my mum and stepfather's room to the left, which had the couch and the TV right outside it. When you step into the more open part of the living room, you'd have the small kitchen to the right, with my brother's room right next to it. To the left, you'd have me and my sister's rooms and our pool table. Fancy.
Rich people.
At
Major flex scenes.
I know. At the back of the house, you'd have a spare room, which was often called the sunroom, which was used for storing our items, which also had the back door.
Okay.
This door led to a trampoline, pool, water tank,
Flex
and this
again.
giant rock. And this giant rock I used to climb a lot. Approximately 3 or so months into living in this respective house, one night I woke up around 1 am ish for some reason. I opened my bedroom door to the kitchen and I saw a weird, large black figure which looked like a cross between the Grim Reaper and a Dementor from Harry Potter.
No
I
idea.
stood there. I stood there, frozen as hell, for about 10 seconds before I closed my door again and went back to bed. The next morning, I told my family what happened. My sister piped up and she told that she had once woken up to the feeling of someone choking her. And
Whoa.
another time, she woke up on her windowsill and thought to herself, hey, this isn't right. Windowsill? We didn't stay in that house for very long.
This story doesn't make sense to me. What the hell?
I have no idea. I think we only stayed there for about 6 months before moving once again to a cabin in the woods. Okay, first of all, I don't understand why do you have to move to such an isolated place in the first place? Like, it's not just ghosts or anything. There could be intruders, there could be murders, there could be animals.
Flex again, I guess.
To a cabin in the woods which my stepfather's friend owned. Back in 2020, when I was 19, I talked to my brother about that house. He stopped, paused, and looked at me. He said to me these exact words. I swear that house was haunted. I asked him if he experienced something when we lived there, and he told me that he had been washing dishes one time when he saw the tap turn slightly. He then said something along the lines of finishing washing up so fast and running to his bedroom. I still think about that house from time to time, and sometimes I even drive past it. Every time I do, I always remember that weird night where I saw that Dementor thing. Okay,
I still have no idea
What
what
do
a
you think?
Dementor is.
let's check what a Dementor is. It says it's from Harry Potter, isn't it?
Come on. I think it's those flying spirits around Voldemort.
Yeah?
Yeah, the ones who wear that black cloak kind of thing and they keep flying around.
Oh, yes. Yeah, that's
Yeah?
what Google is showing me.
Yeah, okay.
It's having this black cloak kind of thing.
Yeah, and twig-like hands. Yep.
Big like hands?
Twig-like hands.
Oh, twig. Twig like hands.
Well, first things first, kids, do not go to an isolated place alone. Never go to a desolated place alone. You might get obliterated over there.
Yeah.
Mentally and physically.
True that. And like I said, I don't know. It's just my personal opinion, but don't choose a place which is completely isolated to live in. Always have people around you.
See, let me tell you one thing. I'm a person who loves to stay in the middle of the forest. I'll happily do it without any complaints. Given if you
But-
guys give me resources to travel back to the city whenever I need to, like a car
And-
or a bike, any kind of motor vehicle or a public transport format, anything, just something, so that I can just head
Or
back to the
rather,
city whenever needed.
equipments to defend yourself.
Equipments to defend yourself does not really help you, because you might even fall sick
But-
one day and a gun would not save you.
You might fall sick, but then how would you come back if you're sick?
Public transport,
How
ask
would you get there?
ask whoever you're staying with to take you there.
I mean, that could be a way. That could
Yep.
be.
I said staying in an isolated place. I never said staying alone.
Yeah, I just completely assumed that you'd be isolated.
No, I said staying with someone, but in an isolated place, because
Okay.
that's the place where you should record YouTube videos.
I mean, makes up for good content, but
Not good content.
true.
Fucking silence all around the room when you're recording.
Oh, you mean that? Shit, I did not realize that.
Anyways, again, let us know what you guys think about this one. I just think it's a shadow thing because I once had a situation wherein, I guess this was back in 7th or 8th, I guess, when I was in 7th or 8th grade. I don't really remember exactly when, but yeah, I just walked into the kitchen out of nowhere and then I just turned on the light. And then just a flash, as the light turned on, a flash, a black mass in front of me, and then just gone. Could be just my eye taking some form of light excess. It
That
does
happens
happen,
a
like
lot,
whenever
that
you look at something lit up for a long time, you see a black mass over there after you turn away.
True. Yeah, that's there.
So yeah, and it did look quite a lot like a human figure. So I just left the light on and then just came back to my room.
But yeah, that does happen because of the
Yep.
light and stuff. So could be that.
Okay, the next story.
This happened in / around 2012, and I'll never forget it. I was 21 and still living at home with my mom and younger brother. Over the years, my mom and I had weird experiences in different places we lived in.
Mm-hmm.
When she first bought this house, I always felt a weird something in her bedroom. Important to note, my dad lived in this house prior to my mom, brother, and I moving in, and I never had any of these experiences while my dad was living there.
Okay.
When walking into the house, the living room and kitchen had an open floor plan. From the living room, there's a doorway on the
Open
right.
floor plan. What does that mean?
I have actually, no, I was wondering that as well.
Open floor plan. Clearer doubts, guys. Tell us what an open floor plan is in the comment sections.
From the living room, there's a doorway on the right that leads you straight to my mom's room. All 3 doors leading from the living room to her room lined up perfectly. If you make a right, my brother's room, then another right / hook the corner, and there's the bathroom about 6 feet down the hall. Then my room at the end of the hallway, but the front of the house. Mom's bedroom was an addition that had been added to the house after the main house was built. It was built off of the original main bedroom and deeper into the backyard. So you essentially had to walk through a bedroom to get to it. The walls were painted cinder blocks, it had a fireplace and was always cold. The room was unfinished. I always felt an electric energy when I went into the room, but after we moved in, I chalked it up to being a current from the TV. Even though I felt the energy when the TV was off or unplugged, I hated going into that room. We both had random incidences where we would see shadows moving out of the corner of our eye. This happened when we were awake and whenever we would fall asleep on the couch. There was something that stayed in our hallway, always walking up and down and opening and closing the bathroom door. I justified it as sleep paralysis and my eyes, mind, ears playing tricks on me. Eventually, the happenings progressed to sounds. I started hearing movement, scuttling, and soft footfalls directly above my room. Again, I tried to rationalize it. Surely a bird or small animal
Just like
somehow
I would.
made its way somehow made its way into the crawl space above the house and took up residence in this corner above my bedroom. I worked overnights from 6 pm to 6 am, so sleeping during the day or taking afternoon naps was my norm. One afternoon, I decided to take a nap. I don't know what woke me up, But I opened my eyes and there was a little boy huddled in the corner,
Hmm.
just sitting there staring at me. It was still lights out and I had fallen asleep with my light on. So there was no chance it was just shadows. I stared at him for a few moments, then threw my blanket over my head and took a few deep breaths. When
Scared,
I
I see.
removed the blanket, he was gone. My husband, who was my boyfriend back then, came over the following day. I told him what happened, and something told me to ask him to check the crawl space. I was expecting him to tell me that there were animal droppings, feathers, something up there to suggest that the sounds I was hearing were animals. But there was nothing. It was completely undisturbed.
Okay.
There weren't even spiders or cobwebs up there. No dust or dirt, just empty, untouched space. After he went up into the space, I stopped hearing the noises above my room. Then they just completely stopped, and I never saw the little boy again. When I moved out in 2013,
Mhm.
my mom continued to have experiences where she could see movements in the hallway or hear someone going into the bathroom. She would call out to my brother and ask him what he was doing, but he was always in his room with the door closed and never where she was hearing the sounds or seeing movement.
Hmm. Could be just an harmless spirit of a young little boy,
Could be just a poor little boy just wanting to play, I guess.
or just wanting to have some shelter over the head. Well,
It could be just, yeah.
because it doesn't. I mean, clearly it doesn't seem to harm anyone. It was just sleeping on the bed alongside her, if I'm not wrong.
No, it was huddled up in the corner of the room, I'm guessing.
Okay, corner of the room.
Hmm.
No, the thing is, she's just mentioned huddled up in the corner. She's not mentioned bed or the room.
Oh,
so
okay.
could be anywhere.
Okay. Could
But
be anywhere, yeah.
yeah, could be just a harmless, whatever it was. Me being a skeptic, I would totally do whatever she did. Just try to rationalize whatever I see.
Rationalize it.
Yep.
Yeah.
And although even if I end up seeing a spirit or a ghost, if you don't harm
Please
me,
don't
just
punch your nuts.
if you well, if you don't harm me, just feel free to stay there and just stay happy.
Do what you do,
Yeah.
I'll do what I do.
Yeah,
That's
just
it.
be happy. That's it. The next story and the last one for the day. Something called us last night.
Okay, let's.
Oh, okay, this is a small one, so second last one for the day.
So last night around 12:30 a.m., when I was eating my late night meal with only one side of the headphones on, I heard a woman's voice like someone is calling us just outside the main door of the house. By the way, the main door is just a couple of steps away from my bedroom.
Mm-hmm.
As I paused the music and got up to check who is outside, I heard my mom shouting, "Who is there?" In short, I thought my sister from the kitchen is asking something from my mom, who was in her room at that time, and mom thought my dad was calling us, who was sleeping in the other room with a guest. To be honest, it was hella scary to find out that there was no one there, and both of us, me and my mother, heard like a sound calling us, but different at the same time. Has someone experienced anything similar to this incident?
This short story was even more confusing than the Inception itself.
The previous one? I mean, wait, so they heard someone calling them, but like
Both of them heard
in two different
things
voices?
and two different voices. The daughter
Okay, yeah,
or the
that's-
son heard her sister calling out to her. No,
Okay.
calling out to her mom. And the
And her mom thought
heard
the
husband was calling her out for something. And
Okay.
this is confusing. Come on, I can't talk about it. This is maths. And I suck at it. Just
I mean,
listening to the
again.
story, I got nauseous. with the amount of thinking I had to do.
Okay, I mean, again, you guys let us know.
Let us know
what you think of this.
Few of you genius detectives out there can wrap your head around it. Let us know if you guys have had any experiences like this. Although I have had an experience wherein I heard someone calling out to me, but then there was literally no one. I asked my mom the next day, and absolutely no one had called out. Everyone was sleeping.
like actually, like, call out your name?
No, like, come here, like that.
When was this?
This was way long back, like I guess when I was in 3rd or 4th grade, I guess. It was, I don't even know if I heard it really or it was in my dreams. But then I woke up and I thought my mom called me because she used to sleep in the adjacent room. And me being in 3rd grade, I was too scared to walk through the hall, go to the other room and check if my mom really called me. So I just chose to sleep and asked her the next morning, and she was like, no one called you. Could be just my dream.
You'll never know.
Yep.
Just said like, come here, is it?
No, come here, like the yelling kind. The mom's yelling
whoever
kind.
it was pissed at you.
Yep. The mom's yelling kind. So that was scary enough to wake me up from my sleep.
I see. Okay. What do you want to do next? The last one for today.
What the hell is that thing there?
My friends and I go hunting every Sunday. I don't mean animal hunting. We've all had so many paranormal experiences. We've all had so many paranormal experiences. We decided to take some of them out. Well, last night... Wait, what? They decided to take some of the ghosts out? Is that what they meant by hunting?
I have no idea.
Wow, okay. Well, last night we went to our normal spot and went to check out a rock that had us all queasy the last time we were there. Walking up, I almost blacked out, so decided to pour holy water on it. The forest did not like that, as voices and whispers immediately picked up, as well as swirls of shadows. We slowly made our way back to my car and sat in it for a while.
How many people went there is my question.
It's not mentioned.
Okay, only friends.
It's not mentioned.
I hope there were multiple, because you do not pull stunts like this in the night in a forest.
Alone, yeah. There were other people in our spot, so we couldn't exactly get out with our enchanted weapons. People do like calling cops for that shit. Okay. After about an hour or so inside it, we heard something that could only be described as predator chirps. Or I guess maybe clicking, like The Last of Us. Okay, you might relate to this one, because I haven't played Last of Us.
I haven't either. People are gonna kill me.
Yeah?
I haven't either. I don't have a PlayStation. Come on, it's a PS exclusive. I wish I had a PlayStation. Guys, donate.
Okay. I thought maybe it was just me since I was half asleep. But no. The second I heard it, from seemingly right outside my window, my eyes shot open, and everybody in the car looked at each other and went, "You heard that?" Now it was cold outside, and we had been breathing without having my car on. Saving gas. Okay. So the windows were fogged to hell. I turned the car on to defrost them, and by the time they cleared, nothing was there. Still, some other cars. So either those people didn't see whatever made that noise, or it could throw its voice. I'd assume if they saw something able to make this noise, they would have peeled out of there fast AF. After that, a few more shadows. I've barely been able to stay awake today, after already having slept 12-ish hours. One buddy feels weird, and the other just feels off too. I woke up to find those little clinger plants in my bed. There was nothing on me like that last night. Does anyone have any idea what this thing could have been? First of all, I didn't understand jack shit.
This thing sounded like it's straight out of some psychedelic stuff. If you guys know
I don't know,
if you guys know what I mean, but people high on stuff.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, yeah, sounds pretty perfect given they had gone somewhere.
They had enchanted
planning
weapons.
to hunt down something paranormal. Why do I keep saying that?
Paranormal indeed.
Yeah, so enchanted weapons. Yeah, this does look like high on something kind of thing.
Yep. And I have no idea how someone can throw their voice. Not there. Pull out the voice box and just throw it at you.
Exactly. Just pull out the voice box and throw it out. I don't know.
No shade to the writer, but I didn't understand jack shit out of this.
I didn't understand anything either. So sorry.
I don't think you guys are gonna understand anything out of this either.
Yep, this was the most confusing one by far.
Yep. Absolutely confusing. So, yep. I guess, yeah, that's it for all the stories. I hope you guys liked it. It takes us a lot of effort and money nowadays to make videos like this. So, yeah, please do know that. Please do show us support. We are asking you guys for nothing else. All that donation stuff, it's just a joke. Let it be.
It's just a joke. Just don't take it seriously.
Just at least just watch our videos and give us
and comment.
Give us a comment. Talk to us. Share our videos. That's all that. All this is just absolutely free, so you guys can do that easily. That helps us a lot. And
by the way, you can. Yeah, no. I was just gonna say. By the way, just comment down below which story you found the most freakiest or creepiest.
Yep. I've been meaning to say that since past 4 podcasts, and I always forget.
Yeah, I kind of got it all of a sudden. So yeah.
Do let us know. Henceforth, all the episodes, your duty. It's in your hand. You don't let us know, I'm gonna come to your home and school your ass.
No, we're gonna be standing in the corner of your bedroom and staring at you in the night.
And no amount of prayers are gonna save you. I'm a demon.
Yeah. Diablo is Diablo for a reason.
Yep. So anyways, we just ask you guys for your support, your love, your engagement on the videos. Share it with your friends. Watch it yourself. Watch it completely. That's all that really matters, and there's nothing else to it. So with that being said, guys, we will catch you up in the next one. Until then,
yes.
Stay safe. Love you all. Stay awesome, man.
Stay awesome.